Hi, friends. Oh, I hope you're doing well today. Today, we're going to talk about the letter D. And I'm so excited because I came up to this really big, tall, what is that a picture of? Yes, it's a door. Can you say the word door? Yeah, I'm glad that I found this gigantic door today because door has the D sound at the beginning of it. And D is exactly what sound the letter D makes. Isn't that amazing? Let's go ahead and knock on that door and say D, D, D every time we knock. Let's go. D, 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 D. Hey, good job. Now, our learning goal for today says, I know what sound the letter D makes. We've already made it because the letter D says D. Can you go ahead and say that? D. Good job. Now, what do you notice? When I make the letter D sound, I say D. But sometimes I hear people say duh or da. Is that what sound the letter D makes? No, it just makes a quick D. Now, we got to be really careful when we're reading the sounds of letters sometimes to not add on some extra sounds. Okay, so today, when we see the letter D, we're going to make a quick, sharp D. Can you go ahead and do that? Very nice. Now, when we're reading a whole bunch of things like letters and words and pictures, sometimes there's so much on the page that we lose track of where we are. So, there's a tool we can use to help keep us very organized, and that is our reading finger. So, can you get your reading finger ready? Make it nice and long and stretched out, just like mine. And every time we see a letter today or a picture that we're going to try to read, we're going to tap on it and we're going to say D for the letter D. Okay, you ready? So let's practice. Get your reading finger and tap on it and say D. Good job. All right. Oh, there it is again. So what are we going to do? Yes, we're going to tap on it and say D. Go for it. You do it. D. Good job. Awesome. Okay, so here are some pictures of things that begin with the letter D, and they're going to make that D sound at the beginning. So get that reading finger ready, and what I would like you to do is tap on each picture. And as you tap on the picture and say its name, you're going to hear the D sound at the beginning. All right, let's start with this one. What's that a picture of? Yes, a dinosaur. Hear the D at the beginning of dinosaur. Good job. Do you know what a dinosaur says? Roar. Do you know what a baby dinosaur says? Roar. All right, dinosaur. D. What's this a picture of? Yes, a donut. So delicious. All right, let's go ahead and tap on that and say donut. Wonderful. Oh my goodness, look at this little schmoop. What's that a picture of? Yes, a dog. Do you hear the D at the beginning of dog? Good job. Oh, what is this a cute picture of? Yes, a duck. Good job. All right, and what about this one? A dolphin. Very nice. Now, the reason why we look at pictures and read them with the beginning D sound is to practice reading words that have D at the beginning so we can practice hearing what it sounds like. All right, so what I would like you to do is we kind of did that together, but I'm going to have you practice it by yourself. So go ahead and press pause. I want you to get that reading finger, tap on each picture, and reread it all by yourself, and then press play when you're ready to move on. Okay, did you read all those pictures again? Good job. Way to practice that D sound. All right. Oh, there's so many letter D's. What should we do? Yeah, let's read the sounds for them, okay? So get your reading finger and we're going to tap under each one and we're going to say D as we do it. Ready? Let's do it together. D, 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 D. Very nice. Okay, now I'm going to go backwards and I want you to go ahead and I'm going to tap on it. And when I do, you make the D sound all by yourself. Ready? Here we go. All right, nice and loud. Good job. Ooh, way to make that D sound with such confidence. Well done, friend. Okay, so I'm going to invite you to the test now and see how you do. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of pictures here. And we're going to try to say the name of the picture and see if it begins with the D sound. Now, I want you to practice it by yourself first. So let's one more time make the D sound together. Here we go. D. Excellent. Now, I'm going to have you press pause. I want you to read each picture, tap on it with your finger, read it out loud, what it is, and see if you can figure out which ones begin with that D sound. When you're ready to go through it together, go ahead and press play. All right, press pause, go for it. Okay, how'd you do? Did you practice it? All right, did you find all the pictures that match the sound D at the beginning? All right, let's see if you did well. All right, so we're gonna start with this first picture. What's this a picture of? Yes, dice. Does dice begin with a D sound? Yeah, it does. Good job, friend. What about, what's this a picture of? It's a mug. Yeah, mug. Does mug begin with a D sound? No, it doesn't. Good job. What's this a picture of? A phone. Yeah, a phone. Does phone begin with a D sound? Nope, no way. All right, I cannot trick you today. What about this cute dog? He is digging. Does digging begin with a D sound? It totally does. And if you said dog for this one, dog also begins with the D sound. Good job. Here's a tower. Does tower begin with a D sound? No, it does not. I cannot trick you. And last but not least, deer. Does deer begin with a D sound? Yes, it does. Good job. Now, this is a tricky one because a baby deer is called a fawn. So if you said this was a fawn, does fawn begin with a D sound? No. So that one was tricky because it just depends on how you read the picture. All right. Good job, friend. Are you feeling so good about yourself? Well, you should be because you did fantastic. Our learning goal for today said, I know what sound the letter D makes. And we totally do. And what sound was that? Yes, D. Perfect. Okay, your challenge for today is trying to find 5 things out in your world that begin with the D sound. I mean, maybe you have a dog running around your house. That would be one. Can you find any more? All right, good luck, friends. See you next time.